explored Ivory Coast with less than 300,000 naira. Here's how I did it. Hey, I'm Nika, your favorite Nigerian travel creator, and I explored 3 cities in Ivory Coast in 3 days and on a shoestring budget. For context, 300,000 naira was barely about 110,000 CFA. So it's crazy that I went ahead on that trip with that amount in my pocket. The first thing I did was to get a host in the city. In fact, it was because I had a host that I even considered the trip in the first place. I took a luxurious bus from Ghana to Ivory Coast, and the round trip cost about 128,000 naira. For border protocols, I only had to pay when I was going, and it cost 27,500 naira. I had to get an Ivorian SIM card for 2,800 naira. On day 1, I explored within Abidjan. All of the sites were free, but I took a boat ride for 5,500 naira. On day 2, I visited Bassam. This is about 1 hour away from Abidjan, and I spent about 5,500 naira on round-trip public transport. Some of the sites here were free, but I went pottery making for about 14,000 naira and went to the beach for about 3,000 naira. On day 3, I went to Yamuk. This is about 3 hours away from Abidjan, and the round trip cost 25,000 naira. In Yamuk, I visited the biggest church in Africa, and it cost 5,500 naira. For transportation within the cities, I mostly use public transport, so I spent about 20,000 naira. For food, I naturally don't eat much on my trips, but I got many favors from my Ivorian host. I also did some street food, and the rough spend was about 15,000 naira. On day 4, I carried my carrier back to Ghana, but I pretty much visited all the major tourist attractions in 3 cities. Miscellaneous expense was 8,000 naira, and my total spend came up to about 260,000 naira. Ivory Coast is one of the most expensive countries in Africa, so spontaneously exploring it on a budget was a huge feat for me. Are you a budget traveler? Would you consider this a good spend? Don't forget to save, share, and follow me for more travel content.